Posada. I've been here for now just over a year. I come with a long history of service in the nonprofit industry. I worked in the Salvation Army for 12 years in ministry. But a little over a year ago, I came to La Posada because of its mission and the fact that it is really helping individuals who are in desperate situations with really no real idea of what the future holds for them, other than them knowing that they're coming to a place to seek security and safety and refuge. And so that's what really drew me to La Posada. Now, learning about the history, I'm still learning bits and pieces of our history, but in 1989, the Sisters of Divine Providence from up in Pennsylvania saw a huge need for the migrant population to have support. There were a lot of people who were being dumped on the street, a lot of people who had just no idea where to go, what to do, what resources were available to them. And so the community sent two sisters down here, and they began to do outreach and to do ministry and to do services for the migrant population. Those that were being released at the border, those were being released from detention centers. And so a couple of years went by, and they decided to start a shelter, a long-term housing shelter. And that started in San Benito. And over the I guess I would have to say there's a gentleman, I'll give you his first name. His name is Fidel. And when I came here, Fidel had already been here for a little over a year. And he came from Syria, escaping some pretty harsh conditions for him. And as I sat and talked with him, he spoke of his journey through the jungle, the South American jungle. 8 months he journeyed through the jungle and mountains. I mean, he had talked about when he was in Colombia that going through the jungle, he was bit by a snake, and one of his legs swelled so big, it was so badly infected, he could barely walk, but he was able to drag himself in that condition for 2 weeks. Finally was able to get out and seek medical attention and get some help. And it's just, he hit so many roadblocks. He would get to a border and they would push him back, and he'd get to the border again, they'd push him back, and he finally was able to get past the border, and then he hit those things for 8 months, and then he finally gets here, and La Posada welcomes him with open arms, and takes on Fidel's case, and to see, because, I mean, he's a young man, a lot of potential, but more than that, he had a determination about him, and he wanted to see better for himself. And he came with a history of masonry. So when they get here, a lot of people have to go through the process of obtaining legal representation, stating their case, why they're here. And so he went through that process with some of the attorneys that we have. We have a great relationship with ProBar. And in the process of that time, he was able to get approved for his work permission. This was right after I got here. And we were able to get him connected with the city of Brownsville to become a licensed business owner. And he started his own masonry company, tiling business. And he's the one that actually tiled all of these buildings, all of our new buildings. And right now he has a contract with SpaceX. And he's doing incredibly well. And it's just an amazing thing to see with, determination and the right support and direction of right resources, how far people can really go and how they can become self-sufficient. And again, I think that's one of many testimonies.
Okay. What do you experience here? Do you like it?
I like here because I have hope. My old story, I give up just because I can't find hope. I have 2 apartments. I have money. I have home. I can leave one home to rent another one, and I can play stock at home to earn money. but I can't feel freedom. I can't feel hope. So